See, that's what happens when you try to be slick and mess with your wife. The timing was off a little bit. Hey, y'all, what's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Did you get rid of one of my papers there? Been 2 weeks. It's
What
been
papers?
2 years since your last fed. Now I reappear. Your heart jumps fed. What's up, y'all? Welcome to. I should be good without it. Thank you, babe. Welcome to. This is full of
The podcast.
I know.
Did you forget?
You have to pause.
Start over.
No need to keep starting over. You should know by now. Full of podcast. This is full of podcast. And we know that everyone is full of something. We hope that what we are full of inspires you to release what you are full of. Good evening, y'all.
You nervous or something?
No, I'm excited.
You're excited.
Always excited, yeah. I'm Anthony, and this is my beautiful wife, Felicia. That's my girl, dog. We go
So he being nice to me now, but a few minutes ago he was yelling at me.
I wasn't yelling. What I was is
he was yelling
because
at
I was
me.
getting everything together, and I said, "You can't get our. Can you get our cups together?"
You know, I was sitting down. He told me to be down here at a certain time, so I was here for a long time. I made dinner, and I stayed downstairs. I haven't been upstairs, or I folded clothes.
Love my wife.
Yeah,
right, Ziggy looking
me
like a crackhead. I wish I could see. Just sitting there with a jacket on, pink jacket on. Right, Ziggy? What's up, dog? Yeah, we were waiting for off of. We didn't have last week. We didn't do anything, no podcast, anything. So we could have, but my wife loves doing everything with me, so she doesn't like doing the podcast by herself.
He's answering for what?
You
answered for me? You said I don't like what? No, it's not that I don't like. It's I'm not setting all this stuff up.
No, you don't have to. We can do what they call it, an offset show. So we can offset doesn't make this is a set. So and we're still trying to figure out where we want to put the set at. I wasn't digging the green screen, so if we ever do it, when we do it in front of green screens, that'll be events. So
you painted the wall for no reason?
No, I just said. See, again, when you rewatch this, you'll say, okay, he did say that. I said we're gonna use the green screen. It's not. I said when we tape shows, we're gonna have one taped up because we're going away next month, correct? So we're gonna have. I don't like missing weeks, consistency or whatever. I like being consistent every week. I actually want to do. I don't mind doing it on my birthday, or if I'm away too. Even if we can do a live in a different set. So
okay, that'll work.
I'm big on if I'm being told to do something, to go ahead and do it. So that's my thinking about it.
Is that?
See, this is how you catch people with guilty conscience. Did I say Felicia? No, I just said. Don't think I don't stab.
I know you don't. What's our topic for today, please, sir?
Why? Just relax, ease into it.
I'm
asking how have you been? I know, but
how by what?
You need to relax. You need to ease into it. I know we're gonna get to the reason why the topic has something to do with us not being here the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right. Not a bad thing. To ease into it. That's
I know. I'm just looking at your dog because she look crazy.
For the good, you can ignore her because she's not part of this right now. She's more crazy all day. Every day.
Okay.
I was going to do a video of my past couple of weeks. Really, it was 8 days. So, one of the things, and as you see the back right there, what's important to me is that back there, family. The good thing for me is I can pour into our children and not and worry less about myself. And I think I explained it before. There was a Dr. Perry actually came to the church, and again, I'm not one to, I'm not the one that'll ask questions, but I had to ask questions because his path seemed similar to mine. So he was in ministry at the time. Still probably is in ministry. I don't know. I don't keep track of him like that, but he was in ministry, has a family, and of course, as people, you have other things you have to do. So I've been blessed to have children at a later age, which means that all my playing was done and my full focus can be on family. So, but I asked the question. I said, being in ministry, because you're called to do something, and being in your family is your ministry too. And then, of course, you have your own job. You have to work. Something has to sacrifice. And I asked him how they do that. He said I had to sacrifice stuff that he loved to do. So I don't take away from the family. I don't take away from ministry at church or everything I had into that. And of course, I have a job to provide for my family. If I neglect any of those, then something's going to be, it'll come back to me. So I gave up playing softball, doing more things. If I'm watching sports, anything, I give that up if my family needs me. So, and that's it. So my priority is my family, my immediate family, which is Felicia, Hannah, Jaden, Landon, and Nehemiah. That's this circle. And then, of course, I have my outer circle, my sisters, my mother,
Your brother,
my brother,
in-laws.
my in-laws too, and of course the cousins. It
They're
keeps
my
extending.
family.
It extends out. No, your family is part of that circle right out. So Aunt Emma's part of
I
that
was gonna say,
family.
what is my aunt?
Erica Stan is part of that family.
Tasha.
All of them, yeah. So and it keeps expanding out from that part. But on my list of things is me. I'm last on that list. Everybody else that's important to me comes before me. So like even as I'm going to church, Felicia said today, normally we go like to 11 o'clock service, but today she said she has something to do. And she said, unless you want to go to 9, I said, yeah, because I want to go to church with you.
And I wasn't gonna go. I was just gonna
Yeah,
go and do what I had to do.
But that means her being next to me, it means a lot. Growing up, going out to the clubs, when I was uncomfortable going out, it's I used to drink to make myself comfortable. Now I replace my drink with you. So
You replace your drink with what?
with
How did
you,
that become a drink?
no, you're not.
You replace your drink. So how did that become a drink?
Spiritually, when you're happy around me, it gets me high. So
Well,
spiritually,
gets you drunk.
it gets me drunk. Yeah, it's a spirit. Your spirit means a lot to me. So,
Is that why they call it spirits?
yeah, no, that's why because when you drink, they call it spirits because it does have a spiritual effect.
Mm.
So anything that gets you excited, that's why you can see an ugly rapper.
An ugly rapper?
An ugly rapper with somebody that looks beautiful, you say that don't match. But his spirit touched her spirit, which attracted him. So
I kind of know what you're talking about, but
there's a whole bunch of ugly rappers out there. I don't rap, so I ain't one of them.
You try to rap
All day, every day. So anyway, and the one thing I like, especially from a ministry perspective and family, I love doing everything with my wife. So that doesn't mean I'm all up under her. And I told her that before. We was at a party one time. She ticked me off one time when we got home. I said, why are you all up under? I said, no, I wasn't all up under you. I was in a location.
You got to say, no, you got to go back. Because it was like this. All the men were in one section and all the women was in one section. And you was with all those women. And the men I think they were outside.
Yeah, and what they were doing outside, they were smoking cigars, but it was hurting my eyes. And it was cold outside. I don't think I'm going out. It was cold
out. It wasn't that cold out.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
Cold. It was cold. Because I was looking at them crowd. They was outside with short sleeves. So it was like a fallish type of night. And it was cool. It was at night. And it really, the the cigar smoke didn't bother me as much. It was cold out there. Even Cliff came. My
Why
boy
you
Cliff
calling names?
came in. He came inside. What?
We don't say names.
Anyway, my boy came inside with me because he said it was cold outside.
Okay.
It doesn't make it. I didn't say anything negative.
I know you didn't, but we don't say it.
No, we don't say names if it's negative. If it's something positive, you can say it. So,
Okay.
and I know a lot of cliffs. Matter of fact, I was by a cliff in California. So anyway,
Where's the sound thing at?
For
Because
what?
that needed a sound. Because
What?
that
Just got applause for your comment. It's a beautiful thing. That's why I told her to get the headset.
I don't
She
need
can't
a
hear. She
headset.
can't hear it. She can't hear the sound of it.
I heard it through your thing.
Like that.
It was
Well,
loud.
anyway, so the past 2 weeks, so I had to actually go to California on business. I was going to set up a slideshow, but I didn't get a chance to put everything together. But I can describe all the stuff that we did. So
You said we is you.
yeah, I involved you when I sent you the pictures, so it was you.
Mhm.
Well, you can talk some.
This is your trip, though. I wasn't with you.
I'm drinking some water.
Drink your water, but I wasn't with you on your trip.
You almost made me choke. So you can ask me a question about it. You interview me.
You
for the
went to
trip?
work. Initially, you went to work. You was in San Diego, right? And you were working. And
This is
you
a test.
and Tess. See, when Anthony goes away on his trips, on his business trips, he always sends me pictures of his food because I like to eat, and it really makes me mad. Like, I don't want to see your food because I can't have it.
But this is what I'm trying to get to a point where.
But I could have went.
You celebrate the people.
But you sending me stuff that I don't eat, but it look good.
I'm celebrating. I know, but I'm celebrating with you. That's all.
You celebrating with me because you're away?
Yeah. I'm trying to show. I'm showing you this is something. At the same time, she does get invited.
I could have went.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to go. That was 8 days.
No, you wouldn't go the whole 8 days. You go a couple of days and you fly back.
Yeah, I could have. I was like, you enjoy your time with your family.
So I know it wasn't. I know that part wasn't the family part.
You was working.
Yeah, that part was working. So we had a good time out
there.
At work?
At
work, yeah. Because what I do, we clown around a lot. So we
y'all don't be working. I don't think.
Yes, we do. We put the work in, and then there are dead spots when they're in the conferences and stuff.
Look, his job, when his CEO come in town, she hires this world-known DJ.
You're talking about
I didn't say her name. I didn't say the name of your company. I didn't say the name of your CEO. So she gets this big-time DJ, and they be partying, honey. They be partying. She rents out the whole place, and they have everything is paid for. They be having a good time.
She make it seem like it's something. It's not. It's one night.
But y'all be getting down. That conference I went to when we was in Florida.
The Miami one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's that room that we had, yeah.
That was one of the first ones. But they're cutting back a lot too. So because it's unfortunate like that. A lot of stuff is planned out in advance. So but there were a lot of cuts recently too. So I was trying to get the shameless plug in here.
What's the shameless plug?
Full of. So anyway, yeah, we had it was out in San Diego. Carlsbad, actually.
The what was bad? I didn't get. I asked you again. What was bad?
The name of the place is Carlsbad.
Oh, I'm like, what was bad? If I didn't understand you, I didn't understand you.
I find it comical.
It's not comical.
It's funny. So no, initially I was gonna plan the trip out. And my sister, I told her I was gonna be out in California. They live in LA. And so initially I was gonna they was gonna come meet me the Saturday I got there. So I got there the 6th of April. met at the same time. Meanwhile, what was going on the 6th?
Our son's prom that Anthony missed. He missed his son's prom.
It's not.
But we had life group that Thursday
Mm-hmm.
that I had to facilitate. And I think I did a pretty good job.
No,
but,
you had a compliment.
Yeah, I did. I think we did. I think we all did good.
Well,
and
I knew automatically that you were going to do good because
it was good.
I tell everybody in this household that how smart they are. And I even give them the title of genius. She's real smart. And I think a lot of times we don't tell people around us, everybody's smart in different areas. You know,
but teaching is not my gift.
You do have a gift to teach. I think everybody can teach somebody something. Worst case scenario, you can teach somebody what not to do.
Yeah, I could do that, but yeah. But it was we had a good meeting. We got a lot out of it. And I think I had told everybody all hands on deck on that Saturday because I knew he wasn't going to be here. And I stressed out too quick. And this is Jaden's first prom, well, his only prom, his senior prom.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what to expect. Like, as far as he doesn't drive. So we had to rent an Uber. So the nights before, me and Anthony kept looking at Uber Blacks and Lyfts, and the prices were ridiculous, like $90 just to pick them up from the house to go to Olive Garden because that's where they wanted to eat. That's one stop, $90. So I was like, okay, so when do we order this car? He was like, you order it that Saturday. But
you can order
in
Ubers
advance.
Lyft you can't.
Yeah, right. So Lyft wouldn't let you. So I told my life group, I said, look, all hands on deck because I'm gonna be stressing out. They was like, for 4. He's gonna be fine. So everybody showed up that Saturday. I had a little spread for everybody because I don't like anybody coming over here helping out, and you gotta eat. So we had little snacks and stuff for them. His date showed up, and his mom and her mother and sister, and I think they had a good time. We ordered a Lyft, which was $40 less than Uber for Black. The guy came, I forgot his name. I want to say Mr. Charles. I forget, but he came in a black SUV, really nice guy. And he asked us, he said, who's going to pick them up? We were like, we're going to call back a Lyft. He was like, I'll come back and get them. I was like, word? He said, I'll come back and get them. We exchanged numbers, and he texted me around 9:30 just to confirm. He said, confirming if it was okay if I get them at 10:45. And I was like, that's fine. Picked them up, dropped them right off at the front door. But Jaden had a good time. Yeah, I know he likes to dance. But he said the DJ wasn't that great at the prom, but they had a good time. So that was Saturday. That you left me for.
It was the prom. It was, to me,
It's the prom. When Jason was here in your absence.
No, nobody was here in my absence.
As a male figure, he was the only male figure.
He
needed somebody here to make sure he put that bow thing on right, and his whatever that thing was, the bow tie was right. Yes,
it's a clip on.
I don't care. It needs to be right.
It goes around.
So what?
And it was already tight.
And the thing on the side, it kept snapping open. So you
couldn't do anything about that.
Well.
We just know where not to go to get a tux anymore. Period. But they jacked them up initially.
Oh my God! Tell them the story about that. I wasn't with them. Where did I go for that? Where was I at? Me and Miss Andrea was at a workout class. That's what it was. And you texted me, showing me a picture of his pants. I'm like, those are high waters. Oh my God! Like, what is going on here? The shirt was too big, and I'm stressing out. I'm like, that's wrong. And that was on what, Thursday?
Yeah, and the guy that actually did it wasn't there. And the guy that was helping me, one of the guys that was helping me, I think he was getting nervous.
What, the little short guy?
You don't know him. He wasn't there. You don't know him. Baby.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one that initially took his size.
See, again, here's a listen. I said the guy that took his size wasn't there.
Okay.
I said he wasn't there. This other guy. So he was trying to downplay everything. Oh, that's the size. That's not real. here we go. She wasn't there, but she still kept trying to answer like she was there. So, but I was telling him that's not what, that may be the style, but that's not what we ordered. I don't know what that guy was on. It took the measurements. It was too short and everything. The pants still didn't look that bad, but the shoes were all got the wrong shoe. The shirt was
They were too
big.
shiny, right, or something.
No,
They just look ugly.
Okay, again,
Look.
she wasn't there. And she doesn't know anything about tuxedos. Tuxedos, you wear the patent leathers, and the guy had regular. He picked out regular leather shoes for him, which don't go with tuxes. You wear the patent leathers; they match up better with.
I wish I had a picture I could show y'all of what he looked. I do have a picture of what he looked like. It was a hot mess. I was like,
So, and then, but we got everything rectified. Only thing that had to be done was the shirt had to be brought back the next day to get.
And then they gonna ask him.
No, they didn't ask him. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I was gonna iron the shirt.
Andy told me he would iron it. I was like,
No,
absolutely
okay,
not.
You know, again, she wasn't.
Look.
You
You said something about you could iron it, and I was like, absolutely not. This came with it. I'm gonna take it back. They're gonna press this boy's shirt out. I'm not now. Okay, tuxedos are not cheap. And nope, you're not ironing anything. We're gonna take it back. And
I got the earplugs on.
They're gonna press that shirt out. I kindly took that shirt up back to that mall. I'm like, yes, this needs to be pressed.
No, please. That's not what happened.
I don't care.
That's not what.
Look, they pressed it. Anything else, Mrs. Davis?
Wrong. This is what happened. Before I left the store, I said, can somebody press this? The guy said, the presser is down now. You have to come in tomorrow. I said, okay, we'll bring it back. On the way home, I talked to Jaden because Jaden just likes to keep it simple. He doesn't like drama. Oh, excuse me. My thumb pointed that way. He doesn't like drama at all. So
I don't like drama either, but if I'm paying for something, therefore you're going to give me what I paid for.
Again, if you want to do the story correctly, I'm telling you.
I know he said the presser was down, but then you said that you could iron it.
Who did I tell it to?
You tell us to Jaden.
All right,
but
I didn't tell it.
I can. Press this shirt out.
Yeah, if we want to go back up, and that's what happened.
They pressed.
But I didn't say. I asked Jaden, this is not my prom.
I know. It was my prom.
Part she left out, it was her prom and his date's mother's prom that they were spending out. So that's why I asked
Camille.
Him, when I was in, you saying nothing, name dropping. So,
I could drop her name.
You can drop her name.
Yeah.
So when I was in California, I asked her the Saturday, I said, are you and Camille going to enjoy the prom? Because they were acting like it was their prom. These kids want to go out and have fun, and that's it. And they don't care. And long as and if Jaden's all right with the look, which I don't do the high water look, but his look, he looks sharp with the high water look. I didn't want to tell the guy in the store, you're right, because I was ticked off because they got the measurements wrong. Because we both entered the store, it was us and his friend Adam. We were both in the store. Adam came out perfect. His suit was perfect. The shoes were right. The shirt was pressed in the right size. His mother was ticked off about
ours.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. And I told you about it. So, and the bad thing about it, it wasn't a race thing because the guy that took our measurements was black. Which is sad.
But something was wrong with him because he kept looking at me like I was crazy and I was being serious when he was joking around. Like, look, dude, I'm like, yeah, we need this right. But he was playing around.
When we first walked in, the first time we walked in, I like going with experience. This guy didn't look like he had experience. The older gentleman with the thing around it, with the measurement stick, that's what I wanted. Because when you go to a tailor place, you want to have somebody that has experience, knowing that, okay, how do you like the style number one? Do you like the high roller? What's the length? You want it to go to touch the bottom of the top of your shoe, go a little bit lower or a little bit higher. And he had that look, and plus he had this look on too.
The old man?
The old man look, with the glasses down your rim like this, looking down.
You still got your hat on.
I understand. I didn't get to the story yet. I'll take it off. I just came from Hollywood. I know how Hollywood acts. So that was the Saturday.
What the world?
It's a joke.
What the?
It's a joke. Anybody knows me, even people that don't know me, know I was just joking around.
Okay, but that's the promise. But my thing is now, what if because initially I was supposed to pick up the tux on that Friday. I got a text that said it was ready. So I called them and said, can I pick it up? They sent me a text on that Wednesday. I said, can I pick it up now?
Do you know why they sent it on Wednesday?
Why?
Because you never pick up the tuxedo the day before the event.
Didn't know that. But what if I would have picked it up that Friday? And then what if I would have went with him by myself without you? I wouldn't have known what was wrong with that thing.
They wouldn't have told you the day before, just so that you know. And then if it's messed up the day before, they would have to fix it that day. They have to fix it that day. Well, you don't pay them.
Oh, yeah, we had already paid them. We paid them when we left. I mean, when we first got there.
But yeah, that wasn't my first tux experience.
Well, that was my first tux experience. And then we gotta do it again.
It's not that bad. It's just they check your measurements. It's not a big thing.
Okay, well, that was it. He had a good time. That's all I don't care. Next up is the graduation. Whew, then that's when I'm really gonna be stressed out. Oh my god, I'm just stressed out.
We make too big of a thing. So going back to the California, so I was away. I arrived at San Diego on that Saturday.
Anthony took the train and the train crashed.
What are you talking about? See, and this is all I said San Diego.
No, you took the train to LA.
I'm not even there yet.
Oh my gosh, when you gonna get to LA?
You want to tell your story.
I told the story, but now let's go to LA. You got off work.
I'm about to, but you have to pace the story.
That's pacing it.
No, it's not. You ain't the train. I'm saying, hey, give me a break. But anyway, so San Diego, it was from that Saturday. For the most part, the conference ended Wednesday, but we usually stayed late, and then we left. Everybody left out on Thursday. And so the initial thing was, that's what I was getting to. The 6th, my sister and my niece were going to come down from LA, spend some time, and then go back to LA. My niece came up with a good idea that to do it on the back end, maybe I can take the train up. Which that's okay. It's not a bad idea. So then I looked up the prices. So I was trying to figure out the best way. I was trying to get my plane. When I was leaving back to Charlotte, I was trying to get it changed from San Diego, leaving from San Diego to LAX. That was too much money. So the whole plan was they were gonna, after visiting LA, which was gonna be on a Sunday, they were gonna drive me back. So anyway, so I decided to take the Amtrak from San Diego to LA, and I heard a lot of good things about the train ride from LA. From San Diego to LA, the Pacific line, which is cool because you get to see the ocean, which is weird to me. So California to me is weird. It has a lot of beautiful sights, and like we do from New York to Charlotte, there's really nothing to see but tree, a little bit of road, tree, and it's just you don't see too much stuff.
That's your phone. Don't touch it.
I'm not gonna touch it.
You want me to touch
it? No. I'm messing with it. It's gonna stop in a minute. But anyway, those are the things that's what I put it on airplane mode so we do Wi-Fi.
I was like,
I ain't expecting anybody to call me. Just doing the dance with it.
Anyway, go ahead.
So Amtrak. So I took the Amtrak ride. It's only a 2-hour ride, and it's only from San Diego to LA, which is cool. It's only $28 coach. But I said, okay, and then business is like $49. I got the $48, and I got the insurance thing just in case something happened. So $50-something for business class on Amtrak, which is a nice, comfortable. So the funny thing is, Amtrak was there. I met this gentleman. He told me his testimony about something. That's a story from another day. So the train comes, and business class is in the back. So it's just the opposite of first class. So it's in the back, and people, and as the train's coming in, the announcer's announcing. If you're in coach, go to the front. If you're in business, go in the back. I guess everybody's used to going to the back because they got the worst tickets. everybody starts walking to the back. I said, "Y'all better get back. I know you ain't got business class. Get back
That's
in the front of
messed
the plane."
up.
I'm just saying,
Mm.
because you're gonna, for the most part, if you're going from point A to point B, you're gonna take the cheaper route.
Mhm.
So people were moving back. So I found my seat and everything, nice, comfortable seat. I didn't get to see. I wanted the window seat so I could see the ocean and get everything, but I did get to see it. So I think about like 10 minutes into the ride, maybe 10 to 15 or maybe 20 minutes into the ride, the train all of a sudden stops. So I'm comfortable, so I don't care at the time. But then you see the different people that work for Amtrak walking back and forth. I said, okay, something happened. So they announced that, and they announced it was weird. They said a truck hit the train. I said, isn't it the other way around? How the heck a truck? Or you came up to bam, hit the train. I don't understand it. So, but we were delayed about 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden they announced. They said, everybody's all right. Truck driver's all right. I'm saying that wasn't no hit because we ain't feel no bump or nothing. No jerk off the track, whatever. So then I think I fell asleep around the time.
You probably did fall asleep. You probably sleep when the thing hit the train.
I'm telling you, nobody said, we was just wondering why we stopped.
Mhm.
And so, but you hit all the stations. I remember Anaheim, Fullerton. There's a bunch of different stations. San Juan, something.
Mhm.
And
I'm not. You
It's
just
not long.
yes, you are.
What time is it?
It's past 7:30.
Yeah,
So
we still a little late. All right. So anyway, so we drive there. I mean, we stop and stops, and we finally get to LA. And then I think Alicia told my niece not to sport.
I did. I told his niece Danny. I said don't spoil your uncle. Matter of fact, I'll read you the text because I said Danny and Kathy. I said, don't y'all spoil Anthony too much, but have fun. She said, LOL, can't make any promises.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't make any promises because you got spoiled.
She hooked me up. So when we first get there, she picked me up, and she already put an itinerary down.
She had an itinerary
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and we're gonna drive back Sunday. So Thursday, the itinerary was we're gonna do Sony Studios, do a tour of that. But first we had stopped at. She said we were walking around because she lives right across the street from Sony Studios, which is cool. And we stopped at this place called Ewan. I think the guy that owns Peloton, she knows him. She used to
Peloton or Peloton?
That's what I said, Peloton.
Oh.
So Peloton, right? Whatever.
The bike.
The bike, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the owner of that owns this place. It's called Irwan. Sorry,
know.
Danny. But she got this strawberry thing, smoothie. Sucker was good. It was really good. So me, my sister, and my niece, we all had that drink, the smoothie. Took the first sip because I'm Mr. Picky.
She's picky too.
She's a different picky. She's more like how Jaden is. So she's a step above me with her eating food and everything, but she's just as picky as I am. So from there, then we went to Sony Studios. She got me set up in her apartment, so I'm staying in her apartment, and then
that's where the spoilness came. She gave him her apartment to go stay with her mother for those 3 days. Spoiled. Uncle Anthony, what kind of snacks you like?
Mm-hmm.
Stock the refrigerator for him. Like, who does that?
She loves me. I love her. I love my niece. I love all my nieces and nephews, and I'm proud of all of them and the things that they do. So anyway, so we went to Sony Studios. We did the tour of that. We went to the Jeopardy set, the different sets. Went to the sound stage and everything, and where they make different sounds and everything, which was cool. Then we went to dinner called Cento, CENTO. Nice restaurant. So we had some pasta in this nice ribeye. It's the first time they were doing ribeye. And the guy said, I haven't seen you in a while. So I said, okay, I guess you go there. So, but we had a ribeye steak. and we kind of shared the food. And then we had a dessert, and then the chef came. The guy, one of the waiters, said, "This is complimentary of the chef," and gave us. It was a tiramisu banana pudding, and it was really good. So ate that, and the other thing we had was a cookie and whatever. So that was Thursday. Friday, we went to her job. I'm not going to mention where she works at, but it's like this color right there. So anyway, was very impressed by her job where she works at. I'm very, again, proud of her and the steps she's doing at her job. And then from there, we did the Walk of Fame. Oh, and we went to this place, Funko Pop, and we made that.
Anthony made a. Why you didn't take the bobblehead out?
No, this is.
I want to show them Ziggy.
We went to.
You should have told me you was going to be showing. I would have showed them my Dorothy.
Oh, you should.
Well, I didn't know that you was doing this.
Don't take it out.
They can't see.
Yes, they can.
But do y'all see that? You see the little Ziggy doggy down there?
Ziggy's looking at you.
You see Ziggy down there?
Ziggy's down there. And it was you, so you can get to make a Funko Pop of yourself. So you see my name there, which was cool.
He made me a Dorothy because I'm
I didn't make you Dorothy.
Dorothy was already made, like the Golden Girls.
They had the whole Golden Girls set.
I had Dorothy. She's cute, but she looked mean. We got to revisit that, GG's, because I am not Dorothy at all. I'm not the mean one.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to show you this. So we went to in Sony Studios. They take a picture of you, complimentary too. And those are my people of my family. So, and then after Funko Pop, I think we went to did we eat something then?
We probably did.
I forgot. Oh yeah, we did go. Before that, right after her job, we went to this Italian restaurant, which was nice, called Gemma's, which was good. And then from there, after the Funko Pop, we went to the Dodger game. We stopped at the Dodger store in one of the malls there, and I picked up a hat because I'm big on from going to the Dodger game. If the Yankees aren't playing, if the Yankees were playing, I would have got another Yankee hat. But we first went to Liz. Liz said, "Well, we don't have any. They have more Dodger stuff, and they had a Dodger store in the mall, which was cool, which was better." So I picked up this hat, D for Davis, even though it's a Dodger hat. And I took the hat off. So went to the Dodger game, had a great time. She got some great seats. We went to they had an all-you-can-eat food place.
I think they was in VIP at the Dodgers game.
No, it was. Certain areas in all stadiums, they have waiter service. Even at Yankee Stadium, they have waiter service. So we were able to eat food all during the game, and then we had a waiter. And then after the game, we had a tribute. This so happened to have a tribute to Jackie Robinson. We got to go on the field. We had this tremendous drone show that they did of Jackie Robinson, which was mad cool. So. And then on Saturday, we went to Celebrity Family Feud, which is cool.
Yeah, Anthony was living the best life.
So I happened to be I was real close. I'm big on, I don't disturb stars. I'm not nervous to talk to them, but.
You was real close to who?
Steve Harvey.
Oh.
Yeah, I was right there. Yeah, Steve Harvey we went out in between the shows. I went out to the bathroom. As I was coming back to the studio part, he was walking outside with one of the stage managers. And so I was real close to him.
I was like, "What's up, Uncle Steve?"
No, because you don't mess with
What's up, Uncle Steve? What's up?
He's about doing business, and he's out
still
there.
Could have said, "What's
he's
up?"
He's in the process he was smoking a cigar, meaning he was trying to relax. And that's you leave him alone during times. You have to respect when they're working and when they're eating.
Could have said, "What's up?" You gave him a head nod.
No, I'd rather ignore him. So I want him to say, "What's up?" to me.
What's up?
He want to be wrong.
Look, this is what you should do. Like this, Anthony. Look,
yeah,
and he would have did it back. So
wasn't paying me any mind. You just stay television. Well, anyway,
what's up?
The two families. The first family was Ken Marino. Didn't know him.
I don't know who that is.
And Donnie Osmond, but Ken Marino had me dying laughing. He was hilarious to the whole thing. You'll see it. when it comes on. And then the second family was Bobby Lee. You don't know him. You know him, you see him, but he's on Mad TV and stuff. And the other family was Flavor Flav. So that was cool.
Flavor Flav.
So I had a great time out there. You know, and I called the title of this is California, but I spelled it different. So, because I'm different. But I had a good time. You know, family again is number one to me. And being able to be just to hang out with the family, which was cool. So I had a good time. And then I was happy to come home to be with my family.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that was happy to see me was Ziggy, right, Ziggy?
Ziggy is mad right now because she got that coat on. I don't know why they didn't take it off of her. But she looked crazy. I wish I could see her. She's stuck. Come here, let me take it off for you, girl. Come here.
We'll be happy to be back. We'll be back next week too.
Come here.
For
I'll take it
another
episode.
So, but as always, I love working with this lady right here. She gets on my nerves during the week.
You said I get on your nerve?
Yeah.
Please.
You say please like you don't believe
it. Get out of here. You can go now. I don't get on his nerves. We get on each other's nerves. And on that note, I got to get ready to go to bed because I got to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Go to bed, you got to help clean up the set.
Oh, no. I'm not doing that. Did nobody tell you bring the set downstairs? Now you got to bring it back upstairs. Not helping out with that. I'm going to go to bed because I got to be up at 4:30 in the morning. Gotta work that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody.
Tell us which set you like better, either at the table so you can see the kitchen, or see the family sign or whatever, or upstairs
Anthony,
on the green screen.
You gonna go to the gym with me in the morning?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I go to work.
I'm telling you, go 5 o'clock. You be home by 6. Take that shower. I make you breakfast. Hey,
Ziggy,
come on. You wanna go?
Not tomorrow.
Why not?
I gotta take this upstairs. Can I leave this down here? Can we leave this down? Can we leave the studio down here?
No, you cannot leave the studio downstairs. All right, you guys. Where's my heart? Does it show up? There you go. I got my heart. We love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Wait, you up there rushing stuff?
What? Ain't nobody rushing. Peace.
No, I know, but I gotta end the show proper.
End the show properly.
All right, so I'll see y'all next week. 7. Let's know about this also.
Oh, wait a minute. Sunday?
What's next Sunday?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got drop credit off at 1. Erica's coming in at 1.
1 on Sunday?
1 p.m. Saturday. I was thinking about she got to take a flight back. 1 p.m.
Right.
Flight back.
So anyway, yeah, we'll see y'all next.
Maybe we could do a podcast with Erica on early.
It's up to her if she wants to.
Of course she wants to. She'd do anything for her cousin. She loves me. She loves me.
You gotta share your mic though. Or no, I can.
No, me and her could do one together. Just me and her.
If you want.
We could do something on cousins. Yeah. I'm gonna call her now.
You setting up everything by yourself?
Oh, you're gonna do that. You're gonna be the director.
Engineering anything.
Yes. Okay. Peace out, y'all.
No, ain't that? No, I'm not finished. So don't forget if y'all do know somebody that does any music, I definitely want to change the opening music. I like the guy that does it. You see his name in the credits and stuff, but I wanted something original. If y'all don't act fast, I'm gonna do it myself, which I can have the talent to do it. Nah, really. If y'all make
crickets,
you never know. See, but then you be it's not that soon.
Okay.
Right, Ziggy?
All right.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week. Love y'all. Peace out.